Hi friends, welcome back to another twin craft with Miss Jaci. Today we are making a firefly that lights up. You can see he lights up. So what you need to make this cute little guy is an empty Easter egg. You need some duct tape for the wings. You need a tea light that has a battery in it, and that will make his body light up. You need a permanent marker or some googly eyes to make the eyes. You need some pipe cleaners for the antenna and the legs. And then you'll also need a push pin, and this will help us put the holes into the body to make the legs stick. Alright, if you're ready to see how we make this cute little guy, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to take your Easter egg and you want to poke some holes in it to make where the antennas will go and the legs. So be careful with this part, you might need to get some help. So you're just going to take your little push pin and put some holes in. So first I'm going to put in where I think his antenna should go. So I'm just going to push through all the way down. It might crack a little, but that's okay. I'm just going to try to make the hole kind of big so the pipe cleaner will fit through it. All right, and I'm going to put another one right next to it. And again, this will be the antlers, and then these two holes right here are going to be where the eyes are. All right, so now we have two holes for the antenna. So then I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to make some holes for the legs. And you can make as many as you'd like. I think I'm just gonna have 4 legs for this one. Poke 4 holes. Move it around so the hole gets bigger. Great. Alright, so now I have 4 little holes for the legs. And that's all we'll need the pushpin for. Next, we're going to make his eyes. So on my Easter egg, there are 2 little holes right here. I'm just going to use those for the eyes. I'm just going to draw a circle around each one and color it in. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so now I have those 2 circles drawn. I'm just going to color them in. You could also use googly eyes and glue them on, or if you have the sticker ones, you can stick them on, whatever you prefer. The paper, if you want to just make them on paper, you might need some hot glue because I'm not sure how well the glue will stick to, how regular white glue would stick to this Easter egg of plastic. Alright, so now he has 2 eyes, and they'll take a little bit to dry. While we're waiting for the eyes to dry, we are going to make the wings. So I'm going to set this to the side. So the wings are just duct tape, so they're really simple to make. You just take a piece of duct tape, and you want to make 2 rectangles like this, and then we're going to curve the bottom of both of them to make them more wing-like. I'm just going to curve them. They don't have to be perfect. Alright, so there's one wing. I'll make the second one. Alright, so there's 2 wings, and then I'm just going to stick them right behind the opening. There's 1, and 2. Now if you wanted to put a piece of paper or another piece of duct tape under here where the sticky part is so it doesn't stick to things, you could do that as well. Alright. Now we're going to put the light in. So you need one of these tea lights that have a battery, so you can turn it on and off. And you're going to stick the flame part towards the pointy end. There's a more round edge where the eyes are, and then there's a more pointy edge. That's going to be like the tail end. So you're going to put the flame in the back. And then, alright, so now this back side lights up a little bit. Alright, so now we're going to do the legs and the antenna. This is the hardest part. You have to make sure that your holes are big enough for the legs to fit through. So first we're going to do the legs, and you need about, you want to cut your pipe cleaners into about 2 inches. Doesn't have to be 2 inches. And we're going to do the legs first. So you're just going to, if your hole is big enough, you should just be able to push it through. And then I bend mine a little bit, so it kind of helps them stand up. There's 1. And there's 2. Throwing pipe cleaners around. And that's okay. We'll put them back in. There's the legs. Now I'm just going to put our light back in. Alright, and then finally we're going to do the antenna. Now if it doesn't seem like they're fitting, you can just take your push pin and just make the hole a little bigger. Let's try that. There we go. Make the other side a little bigger just in case. Alright, and there you have it. That is how you make your very own light-up lightning bug. Alright, thank you for joining me for another Tween craft. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us know if you made one of these yourself. Have a good rest of your day. Bye!